Good evening, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good night. Ready to just relax and just, I don't know what you're doing, drinking a few, whatever you're doing, just watching. Whatever it is, I hope you're relaxing. And yeah, we could just provide a little bit of well, not relaxation, I guess. What we call this? Man, I'm an idiot. I can't even think of the word, but you know what I mean. Just take your mind off things. Today we're going to be jumping into Pathologic 3. It is a prologue, so I think it's about like 3-ish hours long. I'm going to try to finish it in this one stream, but if not, we'll finish it over on the next stream. This one is kind of interesting because we're going to be looking at like bodies and blood and everything. So we're essentially going to be like a plague doctor, I believe, or that's at least what I'm understanding. So we'll see here. About to dive in. I kind of started a little bit just to get my controls in and making sure that everything works, because I feel like every single time I start to stream, something always seems to happen. So, before I start, let me go get a drink of water real quick. Not a drink of water, but let me go get water. I'll be right back. We are back. Alright. Let's get it going. Does this support? It does. I don't know if I want to use my... Let's just go mouse and key. I need a little bit of practice with mouse and key anyways. Alright. Everything looks good. Alright. New game. The capital, where the bachelor returned in disgrace after this. Okay. Created for people that read a lot faster than I do. So this is one thing that... Ooh. Yeah, okay, yeah. This is one of the things that I noticed when I was just kind of getting the hang of the controls. The beauty of this game is... You could already tell it's definitely going to be a beautiful game. Like, look at the detail in that mural. Amazing. Alright, Q. Hold Q. I'm not scared of you. Go to hell, death. Not even after these 2 weeks. Not scared. Not scared of death. Do I hold Q for everything? Ooh, interesting. I can't remember the name nor the face. Whose reflection are you? They are human too. Oh. That's really cool. See, I didn't get to see any of this stuff when I was just practicing the controls. Round and round, imagine you are a clock's hand. Denkovsky, hour after hour, closing the loop. This game is almost poetic, in a way. Someone died here. There's nothing here. A fellow of infinite jest, of most excellent fancy. Good English.
I think you ought to reread your own early work, Chief. Assuming you wrote them yourself.
Seraphima. Why aren't you at the interrogation yet, Bachelor? You're supposed to be there already. What happened? Why did you come down here? What's going on outside? What are you looking at?
What were you expecting, huh? It's been years, and I still can't get enough of your idealism.
Hang on, Chief. Did they summon you because of Thenitica? Will the order to shut the laboratory down be revoked, postponed? No, I believe I was summoned because of the sand plague. They feared the epidemic might have already spread here to the capital. Yes, the order will be postponed. Nah, I say we'll just go with this. So you're the doctor who first discovered this deadly epidemic, this dirt disease. Is it true that it killed off a whole steppe town in a week? 25,000 dead? Listen to me. All of this is just hearsay. Please leave our director alone. He has important work to do, and you, Chief, should hurry off now. Your appointment is at 8. Spectator. No, answer me this, since you're the one in charge. Is it true or not? You said this disease was already in the capital. Never said I that. Yeah, the language in this is like old English almost. Never said that. Oh, I'm an idiot. Never mind. I never said that. They believe the epidemic might already have spread. Old English. I'm so stupid. That is what I said, and the bureaucrats are usually wrong. Not exactly 25,000 strictly speaking, fewer. Still, what are you staring at? What's going on out there? I'll just say that. I technically didn't say that. Let's get out of the way. Nobody's gonna get out of the way? What is this? So we just take that as like champs on the chin? That's cool. The plague must be that bad, huh? Day 8, in which the bachelor says farewell. Ooh. Are we like gonna Oh. This looks cool. It's a plague doctor. Looks like a plague hat. Oh, never mind. Shit, it's an executor. You can go no further. Quarantine. Enough cawing. It was I who set up the quarantine in the first place. I am so tired of running into obstacles that I created myself. Who are you? State your name. I didn't recognize you at first glance. You've changed quite a bit after a week in our town. I'm Sava Karaminets, a number 72, the last of the volunteer orderly's corpse. Since you're here, consider this my resignation. I do not accept your resignation. There's still hope. The last frontier, the last post, the last frontier. How quickly it all became to an end. You promised to save our town. Okay, Bot Rex is back up. Cool. I can take this off my lap. You promised to save our town, but all you leave behind are ashes and graves. What lies ahead of you is not the steppe, but a fog of uncertainty. So where will you go now? Oh man, who lost to death? What a way to talk to me. 72. Grow too fond of your mask. Abide by the protocol and stop with the implications. There's a distinct smell of creosote. There's a railroad nearby. I'll return to the capital. They're shutting down Thenitica, my lab, and the academy must hear all of this dreadful disease. No reason to stay here. The town is lost, I admit. I'm not omnipotent, but I've tried. I don't know. These decisions are kind of weird. What a way to talk to me, 72. I mean, technically I'm her master, so that should be a good response. People whisper rumors that the only doctor in town plans to abandon them to flee. The most fortunate, the survivors, already plan their own escapes. Could they be saved? Yes, I'll take him to the capital. I need witnesses. I could save them with medicine, so I will try, but I couldn't save them with medicine, so I would by other means. The sand pest should be kept within this town's limits, or else it will devour the whole nation. Some of the survivors might be infected with quarantine. Means quarantine. I think that's pretty good. A lot of talking. Holy shit. Each decision leads to regret the next day. Each step, the abyss. How can one sleep after that? My nightmares are personal matters. It seems I'm in a waking dream. This what screeches out in the steppe, and that shadow that almost touches the sky. I don't speak Latin. Vita son, but we're gonna say it. Nightmares multiply in darkness. It's their nutrient medium, just like blood for a plague. I still have some matches on me. I'll find a way to fend off the darkness. See those bonfires? Those are prepared on my orders to fence off the plague districts. Now they will light my path. I'm not afraid of nightmares. Reality is much more horrific. The light of salvation burns and then fades like hope, like someone's life in a hospital bed. Do you think you'll manage to escape? She already follows you, trying to reach you. She won't just let you leave. Who is she, the plague? Death? Could that be someone threatening my lab? You think I have nowhere to go? That in the capital everything is already lost? Not that step fairy tale nonsense about that monster again. You're a fool, Bachelor Dunkovsky. Conscious, of course, is conscious. You cannot run from your conscience, not even on a train. No, you'd be lucky to even board that train alive. And what form your conscience assumes is on you and your broken imagination. The music is crazy. I'm loving it. It's like shamanic. You implied that I imagine that horrific silhouettes, the hallucinations of a guilty conscience. It's likely just neurosis. No time to wax philosophical. The fog thickens, the bonfires fade, and I still seek a train. Apparently one with escapees. My conscience is clear. I did all I could for the town. One person alone cannot fight an outbreak of an unknown disease. Come back to where you came from, Doctor. Try to become your old self again. Just don't forget the matches. Enough with your scarce tactics. Thank you, 72. If it's really you, for your volunteer services. You too did all you could. The hell? What is that thing? Am I supposed to throw it at it? Okay, that's one way of taking care of that. So is that the plague? The plague is an actual, like, monster? Interesting. That's cool. Kind of confused as hell right now, but... Oh, whoa. I thought it was a train coming my way for a sec. Looks like none of these guys made it. Q. Alright, Q. I'm gonna be ill. The stench. Out. Okay. Okay, never mind. He doesn't want to be in here. Oh. What is this thing? Is that the plague? I'm so confused right now. What the hell is going on? Okay. Q. They feed on blood. We used to keep Calypta thalicri here, but the simple, fragile butterflies that feed on flowers. What the hell is going on? Who's making all that ruckus? Oh, am I supposed to focus on this? Q. The liquidation order isn't yet. They have no right. They keep knocking beasts of burden, talentless morons. All they want is to stomp someone's face into the ground. Oh, okay, so. Yes, this is the game about the plague, and I'm confused as hell. I don't know exactly like what I just went through. I don't know if it's like a plague monster that they made the plague like a monster or what, but it's interesting. It's got my attention so far. But the simple, fragile butterflies that feed on flowers and light were stronger. Okay, so Q. Okay. We're seeking the cure to old age and death. A pill to cure the void. Alright, so this is just them knocking. We made great progress in calculations of human life, but failed to calculate the course of academia that would be acceptable for the powers that be. Alright. Let's talk to these guys.
If we have the right conditions, our current ones are only good for inventing penicillin. It's mold all the way down.
Do you hear those peculiar footsteps on the stairs? Ominous footsteps. I think they're coming for us. If they catch you here, there's no telling what might happen. You could even be arrested. Man, that knocking's kind of pissing me off.
Yes. God's skin. Covered in skin. That's what they are. People.
Shall I continue? The ruling goes on. Your Thanatica, the nation's only laboratory specializing in novel life extension techniques, comes across as a pseudoscientific wild goose chase. This so-called effective immortality project. Enough, I'm sick of it already. Wild goose chase? That gaggle of ossified dotards. There'll be an inquiry based on our results at the Academy's Special Commission, which, as you know, Korlovich is on. They'll wipe the floor with you, Korlovich, and he'll just throw up his hands like he did with the immunology affair last year. He's not going out on a limb for you. Wasn't it him in July going around here saying he was disappointed, or do I have him mixed up with someone? It happens when you're tired. Korlovich will help me if I present the clear evidence. Instead of sarcasm, why don't we try thinking? It leads, yeah, let's try to do that. Oh, really? I mean, can you really blame them? Because I feel like that would be the only explanation at the time, because they wouldn't know much. You know, they wouldn't know better. I mean, the common person wouldn't know better that it spreads through like a contact and through human contact, pretty much. All right, Platon. Oh, but there's more. I'm just tired of reading. There's so much reading in here. Oh, but there's more. But according to a number of scientists, including Veronin, Zegler, and Vilanovich, achieved significant breakthroughs. We can skip this part. There, in the view of academic council, deeming it to lack any prospects whatsoever, the only rational course of action. And honestly, that knocking is kind of like throwing me off. Would it be to suspend the research, transfer the laboratory to purview of Chemistry Institute, and dismiss its staff? I can recite it from memory by now. Perhaps you could retell it in verse, Platon, if you calm you down and put things in broader perspective. I won't let them. It's my life's work. I don't know what to. I'd sooner lose a wife, an arm, an eye than Thanatica. And why does it have to be now? Alright, we'll just go with the first one. Actually, there's still hope, Bachelor. If we present them that immortal man from Central Step, what was his name? Sheen? Evan? Kane. Simon Kane. I don't quite remember. Alright, it seems like he remembered. No time, colleagues, no time. They've already climbed the stairs. Dankovsky, you need to run. There will be no commission while you're gone. We can stall the proceedings, go and fetch us an immortal right away. So there's immortals. Interesting. We'll tell them you're away on that trip for once. The red tape will play into our hands. We'll stall reports, audit your name in, audit your name in. An appeal is all else fails. I am so fucking tired of reading already. Holy shit. But if they find you, they'll convene and force you to testify, and we won't be able to wriggle it out. Jesus. I agree. If you leave before you're handed the ruling, it's their fault for missing you. But if you wait until afterwards, that's obstruction. They won't miss a chance to hold it against you. They'll use whatever pretext they can. What would they want with us? You're the big name scientist, so act like it. You're the one they need, and that Sheen person is just who you need. Kane. Oh, for God's sake, Plato. Oh my God, for God's sake, how much can I fucking read? Oh, for God's sake, Platon, shall we toss him out of the window? That's it, they're here. Hear these voices. They must be deciding whose head is hard enough to batter down the door with. Go ahead. The eastbound train departs at 4:15. You can make it right on time. Fine, I'll go. Jesus, just go, brother. Oh wait, one last thing. Have a look at this while you're on your way. You've been promising it to for 3 months already, but you never found the time. It's a tool for studying tuberculosis, the air humidity thing. Remember? Kaufman, Goski, Stein. Right. I can't. I need to know. What if I miss something like that needs to be read, and then like later down in the line I don't understand what's going on? You know? Kind of have to read. Because what if this is important information and later down the line they ask me something and I'm like, oh, well, I have no clue what's going on. I can't. Oh, wait, one last thing. Have a look at this while you're on your way. You've been promising to for 3 months already, but you never found the time. It's a tool. Okay, so I read that. It isn't. They spent 6 months putting this together. It really does respond to humidity, temperature, and... Okay, brother, just let me go. Ho ho! Is he trying to be funny or what? Get out, Chief. Use the back door and don't come back without your immortal. Oh my God, dude. Leave me alone. Thank God. That was annoying.
It's the love of living that drives us to overcome death.
Okay, so this is just a fucking reading simulator. Wait, just one more thing. So we're no longer in a hurry. One more thing, what might that be? Take care of yourself, Chief. You're so reckless. Head always is in the clouds. Okay, dude, just let me go. We're all doing without you. Enough of this. Are you armed? Oh my God, dude. Alright. I might not even want to play this game. Honestly, this is getting a little ridiculous. Why? I'm armed with the vast intellect. Okay. Just give me a gun. Just give me a damn gun. Like, I don't need 5 fucking sentences for you to tell me that, hey, here's a gun. Protect yourself. Thank you. Jesus, man. Yeah, the reading is intense. It's honestly like too much. I mean, I don't even want to do this. This is cool and everything, but I don't. After reading all of that garbage, I don't even want to do this anymore.
Freeze.
You guys better back up. Okay, that worked. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So far the game is... I wouldn't say like it's terrible. It's pretty cool, but the reading is just intense. There's way too much reading. Like everything's reading. Everything. And like this part is cool. Taxidermy specimen that can receive any cure. Like I don't know. Is it really worth it to even read that stuff? I like games that have like voice acting and stuff like that. I don't like reading. I'm slow as shit at reading. I'm mispronounce half the fucking things I'm reading. I don't want to read.
Denkovsky,
Oh
Bachelor of
yeah,
Medicine.
there we
My
go.
research into the limits of human life has brought me renown. I've devoted all my energy and remarkable intellect to combating the greatest fear that binds humanity, the inevitability of imminent death. Seeking proof of my theories, I traveled to a small, steep town to examine a person of phenomenal longevity, Simon Kane. But I walked into a trap. The moment I arrived there, an unknown disease struck the town. It devoured the town like a wildfire. Its contagion and lethality surpassed anything humanity had ever faced. And I became the only doctor standing in the way of this unprecedented pestilence.
Hopefully that's not the only voice acting we get. Hopefully they understood. Hey, people don't just want to read. Like it says talk, right? It doesn't say read.
Reverence for hierarchy, idolatrous veneration, and other useful life skills.
The hell did this dude just say? Let's go back to your testimony, Bastard Dankovsky. Testimony. So this is an interrogation, a preliminary interrogation, investigation. Right, my testimony. How long are you going to drag out? Oh my god, man. Let's try to remain level-headed. This ministerial inspection of your lab, Thanitica, began in early September. Your presence was required at all times. Instead, you dashed off across the country to a backwater town to bring back what might be described as, yes, an immortal man, a man with unique longevity, or at least results of his medical evaluation. Clear evidence that Thanitica's work had potential. I did not flee. Yeah, we'll answer with some attitude. Yes, this town had an outbreak of some fever the scientific community had no knowledge of. As luck would have it, you were the only medical professional at the site of the event. You were forced to remain there since leaving was impossible. You led the effort to combat the epidemic and evidently took on some field research as well. Accurate so far? Well, not accurate. Devil's in the details. You seem to be setting up some trap. Yeah, we'll do that. We're not stupid. You did not succeed. A complete failure. It goes without saying that one would be foolish to fault a medical specialist in a situation like yours. The remoteness, the lack of communication, the hostile environment, terrible conditions for scientific work. What doctor could have possibly succeeded in those? No one blames you. On the contrary, Mary stopped just short of saying, I deliberately brought the infection to the capital. Perhaps I should have walled myself in with a lab report pinned to my corpse. Precisely. No equipment, incompetent aides, zero authority given. I'm not an epidemiologist. I did the best I could. Baby, this is insane. I don't know how there is so much reading in one game. I feel like I've already read a book. Bastard, precisely. No equipment, incompetent aides, zero authority. Given I'm not an epidemiologist, I did the best I could. I said, I don't blame you. Didn't I, Bachelor, for any of it? Did you hear me? I'm confused. Am I not the Bachelor? This game is a cluster, like, messes with your head and a reading simulator, huh? Besides, you were in a state of extreme exhaustion. Add to that the stress of the whole situation around your lab, and the best you could do, if I understood correctly, was nothing. Circumstances tied your hands. Would be nice to me. Besides, that ordinance from last year, what? That's better. Tell me, if you'd be so kind, what causes your suspicious unease? I could assume a guilty conscience. What? Did something surprise you? I suppose we can't rule out a setup. Too many coincidences. The latter about Simon lures me to the town. No one shows me Simon. The whole place locks down, trapping me. And while I'm left to die, Thenitica is destroyed just before a scientific breakthrough. My final hours just are spent studying the sand pest. Crafty, I must admit. Oh my gosh, I'm exhausted. Looking at you from the outside, what I see is a paranoid man, an egocentric one at that. I see a worn out man, unsure whether he's among the living, a man disassembled. I'm trying to help you, but to put yourself back together. I feel as if you no longer know who you are. I look at you and feel frightened, like I'm facing someone who isn't human. Are you alone, Dinkovsky? My impression is of countless people occupying the same shell over those past 2 hours, one after another. What do you want to know? What I could have done? All right, my first idea was quarantine. I needed some time to study the disease, so I isolated patients in their homes. No, I isolated the entire districts. I tried to get at least a day ahead of it. It was spreading too swiftly, and of course, I ensured that no one could leave the town. And as the steps you took only shortened the lifespan of the settlement, were you always aware of the consequences of your decision? Oh my god. Oh, I feel like I just signed up for a whole 3-hour session of reading. You refer to the popular discontent. I didn't need love from them, only discipline. A difficult surgery can't be performed on a resisting patient. That's why patients get tied up, held down, or euthanized. Every step I took was justified, or the town wouldn't have lasted those 7 days. You spent 12 days in Gorhawk area. I have my file on the desk here. You familiarized yourself with it correctly? You think so? Let's take a look at a timeline of your decisions, if you can call them that. What I'm seeing is a mistake after mistake. You're too intelligent to not suspect malicious intent here or sabotage. Oh. A mind map. A mind map. You already fucked my mind up. Important events happen every day. Select a day to recall what transpired. Day 1. Ooh. The polyhedron and an incredible tower is overlooking the bridge square. It's closed, the entrance is boarded off, and it has no bearing on my task anyways. Settled in Stillwater, a local lady was nice enough to let me stay with her. Hope, courage, Dinkovsky, this Simon Kane is your only chance to save the Nidica. No, Simon Kane, I can't meet that supposedly immortal man. You went to the end of the world chasing nasty rumors, Dinkovsky. Chaos, panic. People have lost their minds. It's madness out there, stabbing, tearing clothes off corpses. They say something important something important has died. The barriers hid their faces. Met a strange procession near the cemetery in the evening. An obnoxious little town. She was screaming. Something happened at the empty lot in one of the poorer districts. Can't remember. This is a joke. I definitely didn't read that it was a reading simulator. Do immortals die only if you come to visit them, Dinkovsky? No need to waste any more time in this dusty little town. There was never any Simon. The Kane family are pompous fools up to their necks in naive esoterics. They must have imagined the immortal Simon. Throat severed. The station is all but dead. No trains are coming. It's like they never did. Mold. The Crusade spawn has a nasty smell. Do they at least have sewers here? The air has gone black. The factory spews some kind of soot. Gimsky, their owner, should thank the heavens. I'm not really a government inspector. A sick dog, a little boy caught my sleeve. Why do I have to do this? Now I have to talk to this guy and...
It's not the content of an answer that matters, but reaction time. Please respond quickly.
Well, are you looking at me like that? Well, why are you looking at me like that? As if you're seeing this for the first time. As if this is the first time. It's not like I'm rummaged through your papers. No, not the first time. You showed me 2 hours ago at the start of our conversation. I'm sorry, but what's written here is utter nonsense. This isn't how it's happened at all. Facts lifted from their context, twisted into new ones. You know, the worst lie is a partial truth. All right, let's look at the fifth day. Remember when you seemingly admitted the vaccine was possible? You had volunteers brought to you and inoculated them with sandpest. Are you still with me, Denkovsky? Look at me in the eye. Are you here? I am, but I'm not certainly with you. Whose testimony do you even base this on? Who slanders my name? No, incorrect from the start. Do you intend to provoke me with the preposterous document? What is your goal, Inspector? I'm here, but I'm not certain. When are we gonna look at blood and bodies and like actually try to figure this plague out? I feel like that's never gonna happen, right? Or is that what the hell, man? I get reading, man, but this is just an overkill. Overkill at reading. This is insane. I'm here, but I'm not certain. Certainly. Okay, so this is what I read last time. Okay, so look at the trembling lip, calm your nerves. So the very reason you're sitting here is so that we may find the truth, isn't it? Doesn't matter. You've said enough in 2 hours to not only be fired from your department, but also... Okay. I won't be intimidated. I'm a doctor, a scientist. Do you hear me? I'm back. I've come back from a hell the phantasms of a nightmare could never portray, and I worked there as a doctor. Do you understand? A doctor, not an examinator or inquisitor, not a police inspector or army commander. I'm a medical professional. The number of people you've personally killed already puts you ahead of many in the army and police. I'm not trying to intimidate you. Perish the thought. I'm sorry that I'm exhausted as well. You must have misunderstood me. You're an intelligent man, Dr. Kondowski, with decisive judgment. I'm unafraid to make mistakes and answer for them. I admire you. That sounds like a good response. Enough with that tone. Don't you grow tired of it yourself? Put this on record. That backwater didn't have a hospital. Understand? It did not have a hospital. It did have a theater, so I repurposed it somewhat into a hospital. I studied patients there. Creating a vaccine was the priority. That's what I did. I vaccinated people. You did that each day, every day. An hour ago, you said a vaccine is impossible, and in the end, the town died. Did I say the vaccine? I've lost track of what I said, you know? I feel like I said a lot. I definitely read a lot. Creating a vaccine isn't as simple as brewing a cup of tea. The disease mutated fast. The scientific community had never seen anything like it. I had to create a vaccine every day. Do you understand? A new one each time. All the time. All the while I had no equipment, no lab, and I had to improvise new methods in a matter of minutes. That just sounds impossible. A new vaccine every day? And you don't have the equipment? Yeah, brother. Maybe you just call it quits at that point, you know? A hospital, you know what? I believe you, but I need more details, facts. A theater. Let's talk more about the fifth day after you arrived. The records from your fifth day state that out of 780 patients vaccinated, 412 died. It's actually not a bad number, if you think about it. It's almost 50-50. I mean, 60-40. Day 5, in which the bachelor winds up the people and has to rewind. Oh. So I think I'm actually understanding this game. I think I'm just gonna be reliving flashbacks of me trying to figure this vaccine out, but there's no way to figure it out, and now I'm getting interrogated for it. I think that's what it is. I I like it. It's just I don't like the reading, but that's also because I suck at reading. So maybe that's why. Maybe I would like the reading if I was actually decent at reading. All right, J Minimap. 5. Let's see what we got on day 5 today, right? 5th day in town. The third one at the hospital. The plague runs rampant. I still hope to find the vaccine, but for now, only the quarantine protects people. Okay. Tragedian. Signor, you're here, up on the stage once more. The man who made a hospital out of. The theater will have eyes on him plenty. Do you know what... Was that outside? Oh, sound like somebody got shot outside. Do you know what the orderlies behind your back are whispering? No, what... Was that in the room? No, it's not in the room. Everything's good in the room. Nah, whatever. No, what are they saying? I don't care about gossip so long as it doesn't distract the orderlies from their duties. I still can't believe that this miserable little town didn't have a hospital until I showed up. And all applaud that you established it. However, what out of it? These thespian, since you're talking already, I have a feeling that I can't avoid hearing the gossip, can I? When they're all alone, your servants whisper thus. They say you have a seesaw in your head. They picture you a man atop a board, atop a barrel, gun in hand, aiming as you roll and teeter to and fro. Quit distracting me with idle chatter. I see a seesaw inside my head. Maybe the rumor have a little truth to them. Extremes, Signor. Extremes can kill you dead. One moment mired in apathy, the next in mania, trying to do everything at once. You're caught between your pounding heart and your hesitating feet, a man of impulse, yet sometimes paralyzed. That there is your seesaw. Fair enough, criticism, but how else could I be? Hard not to veer into extremes when a whole town is being consumed by a novel disease. As we stand here in the old theater, let me then play the doctor and prescribe balance, a golden mean that you may yet be swept by Scylla or to Charybdis. And even now, what do you feel? As soon as you approach the sick, indifference and gloom begin to burden you. Yes, I feel as though I'm already exhausted, already anticipating failure. The thought alone drains my strength. I'm exaggerating again. You're exaggerating again. If I were really so depressed as to be catatonic, I wouldn't even have started the conversation. So much talking with no practical use. Give me your impression of a prescription if you fancy yourself a doctor. The strongest treatment is right here, the same we use to numb the hopeless sick. The drugs may work for you as well, but mind that as soon as you take them, you become accustomed to them, and you'll need more and more each time. I am perfectly aware of that. Isn't that the extreme measure? I didn't expect I'd be choosing between using medication on myself or on a patient. But there are other ways as well. A drink and a smoke, perhaps. Things you may not expect can stabilize you. To warm yourself by the fire or wash yourself in cool water. Even kicking a trash bin in frustration. You will know that helps you best. You are a scientist, so experiment. Quite an experiment measuring the psychological effect of kicking cans. I'll be sure to report my findings to the Capitol. Yes, I should be looking to keep myself together and the bare minimum. With the bare minimum, I can't afford to lose focus when dealing with patients. Thank you, Cespian. It is easy to forget the simplest things. And yet, it wouldn't hurt to take some pills with you. Who knows what madness lies ahead. Take something from the hospital's supplies. Besides the other fronts you struggle on. This is a struggle with yourself, Sigmar. what could be harder? You could have just said Medice cura te impusum. I remember and I dread. You actors do have to exaggerate. Okay. Okay. A mind oscillates between two states, apathy and mania. Apathy, overwhelming exhaustion constantly pulls me into it. In apathy, time distorts movement, speed slows, and amalgam fades. Mania. At high mania, the brain is overloaded, movement speed increases, but health deteriorates. More mania means stronger effects. Interesting. Balance. Many objects affect the state of mind. They can be spotted in concentration. I'm not gonna lie, this game has really cool concepts. But the reading, man, that one thing just really turns me off. Let me see if I gotta talk to these fools. Is there even a reason to talk? Apathy. Okay, there's not. Good. I'm out of breath. I'm walking. Hospital. Patients must be questioned, examined, and their symptoms recorded in a casebook. Ooh, I like this. Are we getting to the fun part? Maybe not.
Be quiet, you lot.
Okay. What exactly did I just do? Loot. Oh, wait, this is my inventory, right? Yeah, never mind. Escape. Okay. What exactly do I have to do? Ooh, turn on.
Boiling, crackling, screeching.
Oh, okay. Haruspik. It looks broken, Erdem. Oh, the mini scope's broke. What did you want with it? Bora. It's not broke. You just don't know how to use it. Please keep your bare paws off the precision instrument. Made any major advances on the vaccine of yours? I can't concentrate with this fucking noise! They say precision instruments help with that kind of thing. All right, touche. You sure are quick with your snappy retorts. Let's not rehash the whole. Okay. I gotta turn that shit off before I lose my fucking mind. Okay, now it's. I think this game is designed to fucking piss you off. Okay, what is that dumbass noise? Guys. What is this dumbass noise? Turn this shit off. Quite literally, it's the most annoying thing I've ever heard in my life. Okay, could it be yesterday's technique has proven today? I like it. I just don't like the reading, but I like it. I think it has pretty cool concepts. I just gotta get to it. Could it be yesterday's technique has proved to be the right one? As your assistant, it's my duty to inform you that among these recipients of yesterday's vaccine, there appears to be zero mortality. That is to say, no notifications so far. That doesn't really tell us anything yet. But let's assume at least some have avoided the infection. It's a real shame we can't put them under. You're not my assistant, Monsieur. I'm more of an extra pair of shoulders with no great burden to bear. Give me a report. While you were away, I tried my hand at diagnosing using your procedure. Did you? I'm intrigued. I do hope you didn't make mistake. You didn't mistake measles for pneumonia, plague colleague. Really? Then I suppose I'll go and attend to other business. So I noted down symptoms using your approach. I crossed off illnesses based on the principle of impossible combinations, but I didn't really get anywhere. You know something? I tried to think like you did. I gave it my best try at that. Okay. Okay. Look, why are you being so cold and snappy with me? I'm not a doctor, you know. You're right. I'm sorry. I forgot myself for a moment. You see, I'm awfully tired. Barely slept at all for 3 days now. Let's walk you through this once more. I'm all ears, taking notes, actually. Thank you. Apologies accepted. I say once again, getting in a patient's medical history or amnesis is your first priority. There are strictly 3 steps. 1. Interviewing the patient. It always comes first. No matter how tongue-tied or confused they are, no matter how much get wrong, the information is priceless. Even if they straight up lie. Even if they're straight up lying, it's important. Just like if you were an investigator or detective. But that's what they do. They lie all the time. Step 2, the exam. This part requires your utmost attention. And when we take note of anything suspicious, we do it in the context of what the patient has told us. Any trifling bodily detail, a scratch, a bruise, a birthmark, might turn out to be important. Okay. So 1, question the patient. 2, physical exam. That's the thing with the local lives. And step 3, if required, a careful inspection of the surrounding patient lived in, especially when you feel they've been coy, evasive, hiding something in a word, lying. Was this game made by House? Whew, sounds like House. Reticence is never without reason. That's when it becomes a good idea to go and inspect their home. Talk to their neighbors and family. It always adds to the picture. Do you understand? I'm not demanding that you read minds. All I expect is focused attention, detail, and knowing when to ask a question. Are these people sick? Luda, I'm healthy, just so you know. I don't have anything. Why did they bring you here then? I had a fever, that's why. 2 days of it for no reason. But I'm better now, and I had no scratches on my skin. No yellowing, no sandpaper scratches, no drought of the mouth. What circumstances preceded this fever? You're certain that there's nothing on your skin, sandpass? Okay, go ahead and examine everything, head to toe if you must. I won't be embarrassed. This is a question of life and death, after all, and I'm not a young lady anymore. And where did you used to live? Have you had any contact with the infection? Our house was cleared out after the infection came. People were sent wherever there was space. Comfort is a luxury right now. Some were lucky and ended up in the empty living room. Some got an attic and a cellar. Us, we were put in a boiler room. When it reached our street, they rounded up the whole caboodle for us to isolate the ward. Of course, the air was so stuffy in there, I tell you, but there was a silver lining. No sickness could survive that hell life. Your sudden fever is easily explained then. Convincing, but I'll need to examine you. Please undress. I feel like that's weird. I feel like the air was stuffy doesn't explain a fever though. Alright, whatever. Okay, the patient must be examined and their symptoms added to the casebook. Open the casebook, and this can also be done during the examination. First, select the patient's suspected symptoms, then choose the appropriate diagnosis. Some symptoms may be incorrect. She's a smoker. She has a fever. Suspected symptoms: diarrhea. No. Okay. So these are all the diseases. So these are the suspected symptoms: headache. Okay, so these are the diagnoses. Drinks in moderation. 5th day of the plague. 5th day of the plague. Residence. Okay, and then we got a 47. His is a weakness. Okay, and I'll have to talk to them. Okay, so we go back, and we will need to examine. Very pale skin. Rarely leaves her home. Not much in the sun. Okay, chest. Okay. Oh, hold on a second. Arms. Reverse. She's got a rash. N. Can I... Wait, is that... How do I document that in my thing? Arms. Oh, hematoma. Maybe she bumped into something. Maybe it's a symptom. I should ask where the bruise came from. Okay. Where is she? Oh, this is her? You done an exam, doctor? Can I go now? Absolutely not. An exemption, no questions asked. Hold on, yeah, I gotta... So, I left early, so we found the hematoma arm. There's nothing on her back. Legs. Okay. And chest. Yeah, we know that her skin is pale. Alright. So just the hematoma, right? I think she checks out. What is this? Alright, E. Absolutely not. The examination with no question asked can only happen at a morgue. I told you everything the last time, but if you say so, you're the doctor. Allow me to call in my assistant. I'll use your example to show him how to proceed during the appointment. Come here, Mr. Little. Let's fill in the patient's record together so that at least the... Okay. You called Mr. Gankowski. I'm here and ready to heed. So, Mr. Little, we have a patient here. She's claiming to be in good health despite having had a fever and a few days ago. Do we take her word for it? So, okay, of course, sister. No, well, if she's had a fever, there must be a reason for it, and we have to find it. Remember this: a patient's self-evaluation may be incorrect. That's why you must ask specific questions about the symptom, about what's come up during the exam, about the patient's circumstances in daily life. I think about it. In theory, God knows how it plays in practice. Question. Okay. I'll demonstrate, observe, and learn. Mr. Little, I won't be around forever. The patient is running a temperature. In other words, a fever. Open my casebook, look up fever, and tell me how many conditions is listed as a symptom. Wait a second. G, 8 of them. 8 diagnoses fit the bill. It's a frequent symptom, which means that you have to find others and narrow down the search. Then you do it again and again until you've left with just one verdict. This, Mr. Little, is what's known as differential diagnosis. The name is self-explanatory. We differentiate between similar things to find the only correct solution to our problem. That's terrible. It kind of is, if you think about it. It kind of sucks, especially in these types of situations. Bachelor, let's get down to it. Then you look pale, ma'am. Has your skin been like this since birth, or is it just this pallor recent? It's not like I get to look in my mirror a lot, living in the boiler room and all, but I don't think I've ever been pale. Rich do things are pale. Me, I'm a commoner. So pallor isn't typical for you. We're marking that as a symptom. Mr. Little, add pallor to the fever in the record. What do we get? A mere two conditions. Don't down from eight. It's like magic. A single symptom pallor eliminates 6 out of 8 candidates. We've left with a choice of just 2. Where did this hematoma come from, my good lady? I mean, the bruise over here next to your wrist. Did you bump into something, or is there someone who batters you? Don't worry, there's nothing to be embarrassed of when seeing a doctor. I'm not embarrassed. A bruise. Well, that's news to me. I've never seen it before, and I can't remember anything like that you were talking about. What you're talking about. I certainly haven't wasn't beaten up. I must have bumped into something myself and forgotten about it with all the fuss. The boiler room is dark and cramped. That's probably where the bruise is from. I'm seeing this hematoma, this fancy bruise on your list. But if the patient got it from bumping into something, it's not the kind of bruise we're looking for. Are you with us, Mrs. Little? Mr. Little, pay attention. She doesn't remember how she got the bruise. She can only guess. The manual provides a more detailed description of the illness for a situation like this. What causes it, who's susceptible, etc. It can give useful clues. I'm familiar with that. Susceptible means the high risk. Got it. When in doubt, read about the condition. Okay. Um, practicing medicine takes some more than checking symptoms against the list with a schoolboy's intelligent diligence. You have to bring your reasoning into it. Here's one way to do it. Tell me, my good lady, do you garden? Do you grow anything at all, from roses to cucumbers? Cucumbers, roses, I'm not following you at all, doctor. No, I've never liked digging and shoveling earth and all that. There, earth. Does the boiler room you've been relocated to have earthen floor by any chance? That's right, it does have an earthen floor. The boiler room isn't really suited for living, but in these times I'd be ungrateful to complain. How did you guess, doctor, about the earthen floor? So why do we need that little detail? Why does that floor matter after all of all? Oh, don't waste your sharp mind on that. Earth. Earth. There was something about Earth in the manual. Wish I could. It's simple. All kinds of things can be found in your local soils, including microorganisms capable of disrupting circulation, hence the pallor. The bruises were not caused by trauma. Hematoma appears when blood vessel walls are damaged, either by an external force or, in this case, an illness. And in the infection can be contracted from contact with Earth. We found our diagnosis. You're a genius. Seems like a bullshit diagnosis. You're right, Mr. Dankovsky. Stop it with the idolizing, okay? Case on our hands. Bravo to you anyway. You are a true master of medicine, so the patient has the sandpest alongside. That's what's the other diagnosis? I talked to you through it all. You can finish it yourself. The symptoms are fever, pallor, and bruise. You can put them together and get your results. What about me, doctor? Where am I to go now? What happens next? Thank you for the opportunity to do a very educational physical exam. You can teach you can't teach medicine without actual patients. You will remain here under observation, and your blood will be used for the vaccine. There's hope that everyone can benefit from this. Hold on a second. So she's got select all relevant symptoms and choose a diagnosis. Okay. Was it a rash? It wasn't a rash. Bleeding ulcer? No. Hematomas. Eye visual impairment. Restaurant eye. Headache. Fever. Hematomas. And pallor. It looks like anemic vasculopathy. Vasculopathy, hydrophobia, headache, red eyes. Is this what she had? X. I think so, right? I don't think she had all the other things. I couldn't check her eyes though, huh? Alright, let's check her eyes real close. They look a little red and weird. Okay, so she is good. She's done, I think. Alright, let's move on to the other subjects. Yeah, this guy definitely doesn't look good. Are you gonna burn me? Where did you get that idea? Even if you are going to be burned, I promise it won't be burned alive. No slow, excruciating roasting. It's not easy. It's not exactly a secret. The whole thing is like putting out a wildfire. If someone's house is under suspicion, it's torched. If someone sneezes, the entire town district sealed off. Sick and healthy folks are like, ugh. And when there's doubt about a healthy person, it's isolation ward. Then those who do have those sand pests are marched off and burned. Necessary measures, regrettably so. What were your ailments before the epidemic broke out? This is not true. We do nothing of the sort. I didn't have any. Constitution of an ox. Really, none. A cold maybe. A weak spells. Faint. This dude looks sick as hell. Mr. Tiny here told me I could be useful to you. Before I died, that is. Said you could find something inside me that slows the pest. So go ahead, find it. What do you think? Do you want to draw some blood for me? I walked here from home, caught it from my neighbors, knew as soon as the skin on my chest started peeling away, so I waited a day. The neighbors' screams stopped in the middle of the night. I went to check on them in the morning, and they were all dead. Me, though, I was alive and walking, and now I'm here. Why do you need to know that, doctor? It might be useful for your what's your vocation? Any minute detail can reveal something. Let's continue. Do you have a family? All on my lonesome. Alright. I'm a dyer, been breathing in poisons for 5 years now. One day it's red, the next is blue, and then yellow. Could that be why this fever of yours doesn't do anything to me? Oh man. That's not very likely. Take off your clothes and let's do an examination. Toxic pigments. It's a possibility. What do you mean, fever of mine? You're more of its owner than I am. That peeling skin he mentioned, unlikely to be stone disease, most likely eczema. Heart beats too fast, but that could be personal trait. Okay. Back. I'm guessing these are just moles. Arms. The back of the arms. Legs. Nope. Now this is interesting. His skin is yellowed. Something wrong with his liver. Alright. So, casebook. Let's see. Liver. Stony disease. I think he said eczema, yellowing of skin. Did he have hepatitis? Weakness, visual impairment. So he must have hepatitis. That would make sense. Okay. Have you sorted it out, doctor? Will I be useful in your remedies? My vaccine, it's a vaccine I'm working on, and please allow me a couple of clarifying questions so I can be certain of your diagnosis. Let me take a look at you. I might have a nope. It's the plague, of course. The sand pest thing, ain't it? The plague, yes, but there's another condition that's prolonging your life. You said it yourself. Your neighbors didn't survive the night, but you're still holding up admirably. That's what I'm talking about. Your second diagnosis will show how your body is fighting the sand pest. Well, blow me down. Two ailments making me healthier than I had only one, but you know best, doctor. What did you want to question me, right? Question all you want. You complained that the skin on your chest was peeling. It was here, right? The skin on your foot is yellowing. Liver conditions could cause this. Have you ever noticed anything like that? On the very middle, I knew right away. Skin turns nasty when you're plagued, right? Eczema. That much is obvious. The symptom can indicate one of two diseases. Now, tell me them apart. More questions. Ask away, doctor. The skin on your foot is yellowing. Liver conditions could cause this. Have you ever noticed? Yellowing on my foot. That's dye. Doctor, I'm a dyer. Tub spilled once. Here's the burn. It's old and it's healed over time. It's smaller and paler than before. Well, then, thank you. This clarifies things. We can rule out liver disease then. Yakov, little. Where is he when he's needed? He should see his symptoms. See symptom disproven. He's always putting all sorts of things into the chart and diagnosing every little. Okay, so yellowing of skin is because he was a dyer. Is that all? Or have you gotten more questions? His heartbeat is fast. How come I didn't question his heartbeat? Okay, so yellowing of skin. What about tachycardia? Rapid pulse. Okay. Yeah, this guy got a rash and a half. Alright, back. Just make sure I didn't miss anything. Nothing. Okay. Arms. Alright. Yeah, it doesn't look like I missed anything. So let's just go back. Talk. Alright, I have more questions for you. Alright, give me your hand, please. I'll take your pulse, and I believe I'll notice your heart. Give me your hand, I'll take your pulse. I believe I've noticed your heart behaving erratically. Let me take another look at you. I might have overlooked something. It's too fast. Began running too fast not so long ago, doctor. Can you hear it myself? Thrashing like it's causing it to snare. So what now? All clear? Your pulse and eczema together give a clear picture. Yes. Finally, was afraid I just kicked the bucket without helping any science. Your help. I can pin my diagnosis now. These systems make it certain. Alright. We're just gonna go off that. So it's rapid pulse and yeah. We'll see if we got it right. How do we know if we got it right? Is there a way? Felot. And that's the story of my life, and time's up the present now. And time's up to the present moment, but why do you want all these details from me? A half hour's worth of talking, and was all besides the point. I thought you'd be interested to know why the sand pest can't get me, because I certainly find that fact interesting. I'd even say amazing. None of what you told me was beside the point. Everything was important, especially your chicken pox at age 6. When did we talk to this guy? I'm interested too. Your blood may save about 400 people by tomorrow morning, but only if I can correctly identify your illness. Are you sure you're not overstating my importance, Doc? I'm not. I'd rather you not call me Doc, or rather, right, Olimchki Kork, the shot you've been guarded it for 6 days. I can't understand what the hell he just said. Right, Ol Gimsky Kork, the termitary shut, and you've been guarding it for, is it 6 days since Tuesday? All right, let's ask you this then. What time of day do you feel worse than usual? All the time. I used to be as hardy as a bull wrangler, but now I have trouble even standing up for a long time. I get drowsy, my knees give out. It's embarrassing. I feel like I'm failing everyone. Have you been feeling fatigued like this for a long time? I don't take great interest in my own person, doctor. Got enough people to spend my attention on as it is, but I have trouble doing my job because of this. It's Rugman's job. Okay, man, I don't give a shit about your job. This is the third time you've asked me. May I ask why you distrust me so? So they locked down the terminatory to prevent a strike, but that defies all logic. The Termitory is a town within the town, almost 3,000 workers. What did their authorities fear that made them lock up? He said the termitory has been shut down in order to shield its residents from infection. Does that mean they knew there would be an epidemic? Who knows? At first they said there's been a blowout of some kind. Sweet loot. It settled on the walls later. It looks like mold. Well, the kin was worried. They're like bees if in how they respond to things. Look, as soon as one makes a noise, the rest are quiet as well. There was a mighty buzz in the hive, perhaps on the account of a poisonous suit. Conditions are tough at the Canary, you know. What's going on now? And what are people in there saying? They're shouting, lots of clamor, and a nasty kind of clamor, too. It's what you would expect. They're not having a great time stuck in there, like pickles in a jar. No regular meals, not enough to drink to go around there, either. The place is, after all, a poorhouse. Our fat man treats his people like cattle. Oh, man. Getting through the day is a struggle. Small wonder they're slamming into walls, and if it was up to me... If it was up to you, then what? So they're disgruntled. What? One does wonder why that would be. Jeez, man, so much fucking reading. You can't lock up a living creature against its will. It's how you turn people into proper beasts. But try so much as hinting at that or to our Umgiski, yes, man. They're dead drunk on power. It used to be all right working with them, but now I can't stand those guardsmen. Yeah, just get to the since you've preoccupied with my work as a security guard, here's my advice to you, Doctor. You're being too heavy-handed. This lockdown of yours is making people seethe, and the cauldron can only seethe for so long before the lid flies off. And even if you screw it down, well, since I'm not a big stack of shiny coin, not everyone is going to like me. I certainly wouldn't take note of this pertinent critique if I had any other option. We're in the middle of an epidemic. The quarantine is a necessary measure. Okay, so his heartbeat is good. He got strange redness, a rash, bites, something else. These are red spots on his face too. Okay. I don't understand why I can't see their face. Oh, I thought this was like a timer or something. It looks like I just read that will be spent on each body part. Okay. Nothing. Legs. The veins are definitely damaged. The question is, how old is the damage? My man got some varicose veins. Okay, so we got veins. Can't see it. All right. Well, we'll talk to the guy. Kids ask the patient. Oh, that's the only way I can do that. Okay, so I have to. He had a rash, I believe. So he's got weakness, vein damage, rapid pulse, burning sensation in chest, rash, right? I'm thinking. Okay. You've noted a symptom that you can ask the patient about. Let me go, will you, doctor? I don't understand all this commotion about me. What makes me so special besides I've got to go work to do? Work? I'm sorry. Okay, allow me to examine you again. I used to guard lock-up people, and now I've been locked up myself. That's life for you, isn't it? That's the kind of joke life plays. You have no idea how sick I am of the jokes life plays. It's not the same. Frankly, I don't see the point of... Oh, I was just musing to myself. What do you want me to do? Do I need to give blood, or maybe just to take a pill? Before we get to the blood and the pill, there'll be more questions. Okay, I've told you my entire life story, doctor, and you still want more. Ask away then. The veins in your legs don't look very healthy. Have you ever noticed that before? My legs, they're that way from all the time I spent standing up. It's my job as a security guard, 16 hours of standing every day, and Olgiemski won't spare a stool for us to sit down. Says it's not the proper way. Bad discipline. The way they run the meat processing plant is quite something. Okay, something as a guard, working as a guard can easily cause the mundane case of varicose veins. On the other hand, at least 3 other symptom diagnoses on the vaccine front can manifest as vein issues. You were quite lost in thought, doctor. Am I really that complicated? Can't wrap my head around the little old me being at the center of this brouhaha. There's a syndrome that fits the description, but it mostly affects drunks. So I'll give you. I'd like to ask you, good sir, do you consume alcohol? Do you do it on a regular basis? A quantity best described as God forbid. And in my line of work, you must be alert. So my basis hasn't been regular since last year. Quite the contrary, I've been abstaining. Can't. Oh, I started drinking myself. Are you being honest with me? This is crucial information. This is a crucial question. I want to avoid your moral fiber is of no concern to me. To drink or not to drink is a personal choice. Mine is purely medicinal interest. Your choice depends on it. Your diagnosis depends. Do you understand your diagnosis? As far as I'm concerned, you're just 5 liters of blood packed in a person. I'm telling you, it's not regular. I don't have the habit, period. Allow me to examine you again. Okay, wait here. Oh, no, I can't in good conscience put my stamp on a diagnosis. I don't have enough information. Not without my house. Why on earth, doctor? I can understand taking me talking to me, feeling me up from head to toe, collecting my blood, but searching my home like I'm some bandit. What did I do wrong? You're not at fault at all. If anyone's to be blamed here, it's me for not spotting enough symptoms or for a definitive diagnosis. Am I mistaken, or are you seriously frightened? Are you that reluctant to have me visit your home, or you did hide something during the interview, or just as I thought? Please understand, in order to create a vaccine that can save several hundred people, I must establish what you're suffering from besides the stamp pass. Yeah, like, he just asks you simple questions, man. Well, not at all what I expected from a man of medicine going off to break into my house. Imagine that. Don't worry, I won't touch anything. I just need to take a look around. Where do you live? No, never mind. I expect the orderlies to look up your address along with your name. Your agitation is easy to suspect. Okay, so he lives right there. Oh no. Alright, what am I supposed to do? Oh. You have to understand his life. Okay. Do I go down there now? I do. Amalgam allow you to revisit another play and alter its events acquired through successful euthanasia and breaking mirrors. What the hell is going on in this world? The locals don't even turn their heads. Yeah, that's how they dress around here. I suppose our big city ways would seem just as wild to them. What? He wishes you many years of life. The bulls I vaccinated yesterday, have you brought them? Really, to me? It sounds like he was asking a question. No, it must be neurofibroma after all, or is it a facial lymphedema? The bulls were stolen. Or maybe your bulls perished. Even Mother Bodo knows where. So, have you died or have you been stolen? You're dissembling. Stop it. Deep breaths, Denkovsky, deep breaths. Count to 10. Only a fool loses his temper. The bulls here now, my bulls from yesterday, were the ones I've vaccinated. Is that clear stat? I guess not. So, hold on a second. Map. And, yeah, where am I at, though? Oh, jeez, that's a walk. Okay. Okay, so I just gotta... Sorry. Time is running out to exit the district. What? To leave the district, find archers with clocks. Navigating the town. To plot a route, select the district name or... Dangerous district. Dangerous district require attention. They cannot be traversed using the map. You'll have to find an arch that isn't blocking it. Changelings. Listen to me, Bachelor, please. Just set our differences aside. They're accusing me of being the sand plague itself, but that is probably true, little saint girl. I suspected from the very beginning. Once I heard that you woke up on the eve of the epidemic in an empty grave with no memory, you seemed perfect candidate for patient zero. Don't laugh at me. You know I'm helping you. We're in this together, working towards one goal. We're just different, so we each do it in our own ways, however we can. You deal in prayers and mesmerism. What other medieval remedies do you have? Calendine, goat kidneys. While we're at it, how are you spreading it, Clara? You're so extremely suspicious, and that's a fact. I call you to duplicitous, even two-faced. Just yesterday you were hissing at me and assuming assuring me you had the power over death. Now you hold us in your hands that you can bind and destroy, didn't you? Remind me, please. That wasn't me, not me, but my double, my twin sister. I didn't know. I've told you. And that Haru specs of yours too. He didn't believe me for some reason, even though he did see us together. It's the other way around. I just feel where the infection will erupt next, and I go there to help. Please, you have to believe me. I'm tired of these ridiculous names. You're a big girl, Clara. It's time to answer for what you've done. If anyone, it's she who's ruining my reputation. My twin sister. She must be here somewhere. Looking around. You might be able to catch her. Will you believe me then? No one has ever seen the two of you together. Not even Bura. Trying to test. This game is a literal. Okay. The fog conceals danger. Equip. What is this? Okay, hold to recharge the prototype. Release after the... The infected, the one lying on the ground cannot be saved, only relieved of suffering. If I help them in their passage from this world, I can take their time for myself. Oh, interesting. Melancholy. While apathy is high, time itself, the will to live in amalgam slip through my fingers. Without amalgam, other days of the story become inaccessible. This game's complicating as hell. There's a lot to it, for sure. Going the wrong damn way. Okay. Not exactly sure where I'm supposed to go. Oh, okay. Do that. Kick.
Can't think like that.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, that's not good. Oh, hold on. Can I take his time? What is this? This game is... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Who was that? Wow, this game is... Hold on. This way? Map? Yeah, this way. Okay. And we're walking towards my man's home. I don't even know what the hell. Hold on. Okay. So confused. Okay. It requires administration sedatives to the dying, the same substances you use to calm your mind. A correct dose must be administered. The infected drugs shifted the cursor. What am I supposed to do? I failed to ease the patient's pain, but I didn't add to their suffering. Okay. They tried. I'm so confused with this game. Alright. Can I go through this? Nope. Okay, I'm confused as hell. What? Am I gonna shoot myself? What? Oh man, this game is dark. What exactly am I supposed to do? It's not very, like... Okay. Let me go, doctor. So do I expect... Oh, I can't... Alright. Damn it. I have to, like, inspect that guy's home, but... Everything was closed. I couldn't inspect his home. I don't know. Map. Time is right now to exit the find the arches with the clocks. Time's right now for what though? I feel like I might be too stupid to play this game, but I don't know. Got stamina of a old man. Okay, I got it. Can I just go to the Skinners? Because they're like, stop. I don't want to be there. Oh, wait. I just gotta go through this, right? Okay. Okay. I still don't understand what the hell this thing does. The effect that once lying on the ground cannot be. We know that. Administer sedatives to the dying. The same sedatives you use to calm your mind. The correct dose must be administered. Infected drugs shift the cursor along the gauge. You must land within the highlighted zone before the dying person's heartbeat spikes. Overdosing will amplify suffering, and I must alleviate it. Okay, so I didn't have enough to even make this guy feel good. There's like no way for me to save him. That's cool. What the f... So I pretty much just have to get through this dumbass area.
Damn that.
Okay, so I just gotta avoid these dead bodies or ghosts. No, I said map. Map. So I'm like far out. Okay, so let's see where. So I should go up. Damn it. Oh, I think that's one of the things.
Not here at all.
What the heck, man? So I can't go through this? Never mind, I'm confused again. Yeah, I am definitely too stupid to play this game. Definitely too fucking stupid to play this shit. Like, I have no clue what I'm supposed to do. Is there even a way out of here? Damn it. This This is so freaking confusing. Is that it? Can I finally get the hell out of here? I think that's finally it, right? It's open. Oh, hallelujah. Is this like another one? Alright, so go straight and then make a left. Oh, no. No! No! I thought I did good. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Inventory. Okay, 4 pockets, whatever. Hold on, what does this shit do? A poison, which is the same medicine, invigorating at small doses. Additive, which uses to become weaker. Okay. Hold on a second. Let's see how to use that shit. Quick slots right here. So Z through, okay. Inventory. I'm assuming these are quick slots. What in the fuck? Hold on. Inventory. I don't get any of this shit, man. Alright, maybe not. Hold on. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be following. Okay. Why are you running out of breath, homie? You little useless son of a bitch, dude. Alright. Why is this dude, 1, not fucking running, 2, out of breath? What are you out of breath for, homie? Shut up. I'm so sick of this guy, man. Just a walk? A useless motherfucker? Alright. I got it. And then we're gonna stop here again. Space to continue, right? Jesus, dude. What the fuck is wrong with this game? Move fast, bitch. Alright. Didn't even come close to hitting that guy. What the fuck? Okay. Now at least we know where we're headed. How about you get going, bud? Jeez. What the fuck is going on? Now it crashed? After all of this shit it put me through, it crashed? This is wild. So after all of that shit that it just put me through, it crashes. Wow. Well, that's fucking aggravating. All that reading, and then you crash. Start the fuck up! You garbage fucking book. God damn. Oh, now everything fucking works, huh? So the game is just acting like shit. Yeah, the game runs like garbage too sometimes. Sometimes the fucking buttons don't want to just work, so. Apparently he can run the whole time, it's just this game decides when you're able to fucking do it or not. Cool concept. If they've... Walk forward, you fucking bitch, man. Sick and tired of your ass. If they made it less reading, more voice acting, less reading, and just less of this dumb shit, to be honest. Maybe some people find this cool, man, but I don't like to fuck myself like this. Like right now in my inventory, right? It looks like my health is good. I don't understand why it would be bitching. I'm not doing nothing with that guy. I'm just wasting my resources on him. That's so dumb. There's like no way for me to escape that guy? Alright, there we go. Went through that bullshit. Finally, man. Inventory. Okay, my man's actually in it now. Whew. That's kind of a pain in the ass. Time itself, the will to live, and then slip through the fingers. Without Emma, the other days, and what is that? Emma deba deba da. Emma Chigabega? I don't even know how to say it. Emma Chiggy? Where's this guy's piece of shit home? Hey, just going up. Yeah, hopefully there's gonna be some bugs that get cleared out too. I feel like it's slightly buggy. Like, the way that my PC is running it is not even like on max resolution, max graphics and stuff like that, and it's still kind of like, I don't know. Feels buggy. Alright. Nearing this guy's home. Can't run again. Not sure what the hell's going on with me. Okay. I don't know why sometimes I can run and other times I can't. Does that mean there's something wrong with me? So what does this green mean? The outer scale represents your mind state. Increasing mania is indicated by the scale going clockwise. Okay. Increasing empathy counterclockwise. Avoid both extremities as they will hinder your health and abilities. Use consumables. Okay. Yeah, see, like, I'm not entirely sure what the hell these things are supposed to do. Alright, so let's... I don't know, man. I don't know. But it looks like things got better. Alright, so I'm pretty much just doing house shit over here. I don't know if you guys watch the show House, but he always sends one of his little lackeys to, look at the inside of this. Oh my god, this is garbage. Fiat's neighbor, I just mopped that floor and now you're walking all over it. It took forever to scrub clean, you know. Apologies, I'm not very good at walking in a handstand, but my legs always veer off to the left for some reason. Stop with the clowning, will you? First, he's turned the bathroom upside down. Now it's our only one for all these apartments. People wash their hands here and take their own baths on Tuesdays and Thursdays. They keep it clean. And now there's you with your remarks, but you're a pal of Filats, aren't you? If locals are right, the doctor is more likely like an enemy than a pal, which of course merits your own study and an anthropology one. And on Tennessee, Filat is in a hospital. He's under observation. I'm here to find out. So Filat's in the hospital. Perhaps that's the best for. That's for the best. The person getting sick is for the best. Hey, don't you look away. You said it, not I. Don't you shame me. I've helped him out his whole life with cooking and cleaning and whatnot. He was a loner with no one to take care of him, and it wasn't too much trouble for me. We were neighbors after all. He and my husband had been friends since they were kids. We drifted apart a little time ago, but he used to always thank me. Then one day it was like bam, he forgot everything, never said a word anymore, scurried past me to his apartment, eyes down, no hello, no goodbyes, and he sure showered his bathroom whose boss. He sure showed this bathroom whose boss. So this is some sort of frenzied rage. It's typical Filat. What kind of person this is typical of is an easy guess. You often get this with drunks. One moment he sits there quietly and the next he's delirious all of a sudden with all this ruckus and mess. At least he didn't punch anyone out. Has he been drunk for long? Was this his first delirium? Tremendous episode. What the Perhaps that was why he didn't want me to go into his house. He was ashamed. Well, what do you think happened? He didn't just trash the shared bathroom. He was sick all over it. The whole place was a mess. I thought I'd never get it clean. Do you know what it's like to mop up someone else's vomit? How could you, a smart dresser like you, know that, eh? I went to medical school, my good lady. The quantity of vomit I used to cart around is more than this entire house. Yeah. Have you figured out everything you need? I'd like to finish with cleaning the kids and downstairs. Just a minute. Is there anything else you can tell me about Filat? No, that man was never sick, strong and tough as a cart horse. And I mean, I could easily imagine him pulling an actual cart. That was why they hired him to guard the meat cannery back in the day. You two talked more often at that time regarding the meat process plant as a tough job. Okay. If you ask me, I feel I may be built for the job, but it's not a job for him. The termitary needs security to make sure the step brutes aren't beating about town. But he was getting sentimental about them. That's why he and I fell out. We agreed about whether worms and herbs brides were our equals. Some security guards, brutes say you. Have you... What a thing to say. Stop trying to confuse me. I don't have time to pick up your philosophizing apart anyway. I got a bathroom to finish cleaning. Can you just fucking let her clean the fucking bathroom, bro? She doesn't know shit. All you do is continue fucking to have me read a fucking novel, man. Philosophizing and it destroy. I don't fucking... Honestly, I wouldn't recommend this game to anybody. And there's not a person that I know in my life that would actually want to read this much. And I know people that want to read, that like to read, but they would never fucking play a game where you gotta fucking pretty much read a novel every fucking time. This is ridiculous, dude. I don't even give a shit, dude. Like, I don't. I wouldn't recommend this game to people. I'm sorry. Like, it is what it is. It's just... cool concept hidden behind annoying shit. Back to fucking reading again, man. Well, this is news. The neighbor told me feel I lived alone. By Shugar. Okay, I have no idea what you're saying. Hello, Erdem, I said. Why have you come? I've got nowhere to go. Don't kick me out. I'm not going back to the Warren. The Warren, what's that? Oh, you must be from the Trinity. You people call the termitary. You smell in danger. Will you tell me what's in there then, in detail, please? People are there. What else do you want? We live there. How'd you get past the guards? Guys, this is fucking nuts. This is just fucking nuts. This is insane, right? I'm gonna go get some more fucking water, because this is crazy. I'm gonna need water and I'll break. And this, everyone, is why we play demos. Because sometimes the description sounds a lot more interesting than the game actually is. I'll tell you, just let me go. There's a crawl out of the and fuck off, dude. I can't even read that. Like, what the fuck does that... Like, why would you put this shit right here in the motherfucking game? Why? I get they had speak a different language, dude, but put voice actors in there. I don't fucking need this fucking bullshit. Bro, fuck this. I'm just gonna figure out what this Fila guy is sick with, and I'm done. I'm not fucking. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I'm sorry you guys even have to put up with this shit. This is just. This ain't it. Too much fucking reading, and when you're not reading, you're trying to fucking figure out what the fuck is going on. Literally. Would probably be disgusted. Who would eat this? I mean... I will, size sickens. There's something rotten on the table. Did you eat it? Is this made... this is scary, da 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 da, you know, such da da da. Never saw a man wolf. A neighbor claims Filat is a drunkard. He's thrashing the house, talking to voices in his head. Sounds like he's sick. Wet rags on the bed. He used to put them on his forehead. Okay, can't tell what they are from the appearance. No label on the pills. Fila took them. Did he know he was sick? His head hurt. The bed looked like they were used to compress. It used a compress to bind something hot or cold over an injury. Do you know anything? I do. He would toss and turn. I put cold on him. He had a fever and he didn't mention it during the interview. For him, headache, fever, hunger, and vomiting, fatigue. Stay put. Don't you dare sneak away. He eating bad food and couldn't calm it down. Didn't want to make mess in here, so he went where he could do it. For no apparent reason, thrashed the bed. This is extremely rare symptom. It sounds like he's got rabies. Got scared of water for no apparent reason and thrashed the bed. This is extremely rare symptom. It could sort it all out. Okay. So, he got rabies. Like, what? If he's afraid of water... Oh my goodness gracious, dude. Hold on a second. Can I somehow skip all that nonsense? It's closed. Of course. Why would it be open? Alright, so Matt. So the only way out is back through that fucking way? Okay. Can I get you from here? No.
Can't think like that.
Alrighty. It just sucks because I would really like to like actually play this game. This game has really cool concepts, but it's just hidden behind such annoying bullshit, man. Like personally, I don't know anybody that would actually want to read this.
Boiling, crackling, screeching.
What the hell is this problem?
Think.
Yeah, see? Like, those cigarettes actually kind of like... Is that blue thing not supposed to fill up all the way? So this is like weird. I'm like, I got to like balance it out. So I can't have all the way blue, I can't have all the way red. Kind of starting to understand like the meter at up top here. It's a little freaking annoying, but it is what it is. Where's my hospital? Okay. So casebook. Okay, he's got bulimia. Is bulimia like a brain thing? Bulimia. Fever. Wait. What's my guy? Alright, I'm just gonna go somewhere safe. And then we'll make those markings. Okay. Yeah, I'm starting to understand it now. At least I'm starting to get the meter. Ooh, what?
It was quiet in Thanatica.
So it's called Thanatica. Okay. Yeah, that's good to know too. Well, shit. I'm supposed to get in there. What the hell, man? Not map. Oh, nope, I am supposed to go here. No? No! Alright. Woohoo! About damn time. Alright, so we got...
Drilling my temples.
Oh man, we got a man on a bull? Oh, these are the cows I requested. What the hell's going on here? Here are your bulls, speak at them, but are you glad you're not, are you still not glad to have them? What the what language is this? Are you going to make our bulls blood? I am, but later. For now, leave them here. Okay. So we're also using the bull.
Optics. Vision. Their answer is in mirrors.
Alright. Second casebook. He's got fever. Vein damage is off. Weakness, bulimia, fever. I feel like vein damage still should, right? Headache, 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 headache. So nothing. Nephropathia epidemetica. Nephropia, headache, visual, belching, vomiting, nausea, skin redness, rash, rapid pulse. He doesn't have a rapid pulse though. Done. What would the third patient feel out the temperature guide? Do you have a diagnosis? Very nice. You are you able to teach? Okay. Can I talk to him? Okay. Here you are. You're joking despite your nerves. That's a good sign. And I tried to protect him with everything I had. I went to the hospital so he wouldn't catch it from me. Teague, but you've been nauseous, feverish, and more. Too much. You'd know that someone was changing my bandages, that I needed money to feed 2 mouths, so I talked as little as I could, regardless of found out. Nothing to hide now. Sure, I led the boy through a hidden passage away from the slaughterhouse. He's just a kid. Doctor, it was a hardship that I brought him to the cannery. It's not my place to judge you. What you did is noble but stupid. Okay, I'm not a hero, but I was taught to draw the line somewhere. I treat people like people, period. I've done that what I could. So you're saying you let more people out if you had more authority, so you... Okay. They'll starve people to death in the cemetery, and not there, just there either, while you were out or hurt people in the hospital. Aren't you the tyrant who ordered the quarantine? I am a tyrant, you're a rebel. Well, a quarantine, the plague would devour your town in just a day or two. Those are 2 dangerous games you play, Doctor. I'm not the only one who doesn't like restrictions. Today, people endure. Tomorrow, too. But in the days that follow, they'll erupt. I told you, you can't humiliate a living being without suffering consequences. And this is imprisonment. How is this humiliation, brother? You guys have a plague, man. Am I thinking wrong here? Like, they got a plague, right? So, what do you think happens with the fucking plague, dog? Shit passes on, so maybe you should quarantine, you little creepy looking... I'll finish it there. I told you, you can't humiliate, Everyone's a critic. My decisions aren't up for debate. You try to shame me, as if the quarantine were somewhat will... This won't end well, I tell you. Man, shut up, Filat. Take that away. I can't stand hearing this sloshing. Get away, doctor. Stop backing up, or you'll overturn the equipment drawer. Look. Okay. Hydrophobia. Yep, definitely has this. Let's sign. I checked your records. You've diagnosed all 3 of the oddities who didn't quickly die from the plague. You're a mental giant, a luminary. I've asked you before, Mr. Little, stop with the sycophantic theatrics. I've done what I must. We awaited your verdict with bated breath. What's next? The vaccine searching the town for more people with the same symptoms as today's 3? Only those with perfectly clear diagnoses. Late stage, but yeah. The search done, the vaccine. Consider it done. And after that, how much culture should we take? What temperature should we heat it up to? Reduce prior instructions by degree. We've gotten it down in the last 2 nights. See you manage without a supervision. I could promise rest without fear that we'd ever disgrace you, sir, Mr. Deskanovsky. Sir, do you give us permission to proceed? Shall we start? What's going on? I couldn't hear you. Do we begin or not? Yes, you fuck, man. Like, seriously, bro. Like, do we need that much fucking, like, comments, brother? Like, I shit you not, right? So I said, yeah, proceed. And literally, the next fucking thing is like, are you sure? Look, just fucking do it, do it. And like, the problem is it asked me, are you sure? And it gave me 2 positive responses. It didn't say, hey, no, I'm not sure. It literally gave me 2 positive fucking responses. It's just wild. I don't understand who the fuck thought, hey man, people fucking want to read. And read they want to fucking do. Like, nobody. Nobody, man. No fucking right person in their goddamn right mind would do this shit. I'm no matter how cool the concept is, I'm deterred. All the diagnoses are correct, and the assistants are preparing today's. That's right, baby. I'm a doctor. Where? You've done all that you could. Sooner go on and rest. They wait for you at the Stillwater. Why are you in charge of deciding what I've done? Yes, I should. You are right. Stillwater. Where? Oh, okay.
Half a tone louder.
Oh, that's nuts. Oh, I thought it was like real bull's heads that they used for that. That would have been pretty freaking crazy. That's great. Bud, where the fuck do I go? It looks like this is open, that's open, this is not open, right? But it's not. Okay, dude. not entirely sure where the fuck am I supposed to go now? Like, it's as this game is annoying as shit. Honestly, annoying as all shit. Like, when you're not reading a fucking novel, you're trying to figure out where to fucking go. And honestly, that's fucking stupid. That's fucking stupid. You shouldn't have to fucking just read a novel and figure out where to fucking go all the time, man. This might be the only game I ever would leave a review on. It's on Steam. Like, I'm actually gonna write a review on this one. Just to let people, like, what the fuck, dude? I can't go there. But yet somehow, right? Somehow, some way, this is where it's fucking trying to place me. Am I tripping? Am I fucking tripping? Like, oh my god, this is a annoying fucking game. Wow. Wow. I'm sorry, guys. Like, I don't mean to be a downer, man, but honestly, like, this is not me. This game is just not made for people like me. Like, I don't like reading, and I don't particularly like looking at a fucking map and thinking, oh, there's a fucking route here, and there's a route here, and this is closed off, this is closed off. No, this is open. There's a fucking route right here. There's a fucking route. There's no route here. There's no route here. This is closed. That's open. Like, what's actually closed? What's actually open, man? What are we doing, man? You know, you don't have to fucking bullshit a game in order to fucking for it to be good and difficult. You can make a difficult game without having to bullshit it. And I'll always say that shit, man. People that make a difficult game with dumb fucking concepts like this, it's a dumb concept. Motherfucker can't even run.
Think, damn it.
There's no way. What the fuck do you want from me, man? If I end up at that part right here again, I'm gonna call it quits. It is. It's this fucking part. Like, what the fuck do you need, man? Open sesame, bitch. Nope. Yeah. This is what I mean, man. This is what I fucking mean, right? Like, where? Where in here do we fucking go, man? Do y'all know? Because I don't fucking know. Nobody knows. I don't even think the fucking developer of this game knows. Listen, bullshit, man. Walk faster, you dumb fuck. Dumb piece of shit. Not a big fan of this game. Not a big fan of this game at all, man. At all. This game has honestly proven to me to be garbage. Like, it's sad because the concept is so cool, but you don't do the concept. You barely do the fucking concept. You read half the time, and then the other half the time you're fucking looking for shit. Not really a cool concept to me at all. Dude, just walk, man! Fuck, bro! Alright, dude.
Misophonia, Demkovsky.
Dude. People are intimidated by weapons. The mere sight of a weapon raised will stop a rioter for a moment.
Come over here. He's out of ammo.
What am I supposed to do? Oh.
You're not going anywhere.
Guys, I'm not gonna finish this fucking thing. I'm not gonna finish this fucking thing. Yeah, I got them all right because that's the only fucking thing I want to do in this whole game. Is diagnose and actually do what this game is fucking writing in the description of doing. Trying to figure out the plague, looking at blood, looking at this. No, man, you read half the fucking time. That's what you do, you read. And then when you don't read, you get fucked, man. Because it's telling you, oh, pull out a fucking gun. For what, bro? For fucking what? I don't have bullets, bitch. Man, I don't like the game. And again, if this happens one more fucking time where, dude, fucking get away, bro.
He's out of ammo.
What the fuck? I reloaded!
Stop right.
Oh my fucking god, man! I reloaded! You fucking dumb bitch! Inventory. I don't fucking have ammo, right? So that's what my fucking problem is. Oh my god, dude, where the fuck do I get ammo and why the fuck do I even go there, bro? What is this guy doing? Sucking dick? What the fuck is this shit, man? Stupid. Honestly, guys, I'm out. I'm out. I'm doing it. I'm giving this one more fucking try. I'm out because this fucking game is obviously fucking demented. Just get the fuck away. I know you bitches are gonna disappear, man. Get the fuck away. So, and then reload. So what exactly happens during this fucking reload, man? He just opens it, cocks it back. What the fuck, dude? Who are you playing with? Are you playing with your own dick? I don't fucking have bullets to reload with, you fucking dumb piece of shit!
This is a migraine.
Cool, man. I fucking hate this game.
Come back. Hold it.
So all I can do is just intimidate this motherfucker, man. So stupid. So stupid, man. So stupid. So dumb, man.
You.
Come on, bro. Such a stupid concept, man.
Closer.
What a dumb fucking concept.
Damn them. There he is. Get back here. Come over here.
You Guys, I'm fucking done. I'm not doing this fucking shit anymore. You can... this is fucking ridiculous. This is fucking ridiculous, man. Do you have bullets for me, you dumb bitch? No, you don't, right? Because you're fucking useless. You don't have shit for me. You're just a fucking dumbass over there doing God knows what, man. Dude, did somebody just get rid of the fucking stairs that were right there? Yo, am I the only one that thinks this fucking game is retarded? Like, is there any fucking rhyme or reason to this shit? Is there anything to this shit that actually makes any fucking sense? Or am I the only one that, like, what the hell, man? Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do, right? So I'm trying to go the one fucking route that actually makes sense, and it's not letting me. It's literally fucking not letting me. Does this not look like there's nothing there? Like, what in the fucking world do you want from people? My thoughts, nothing, man. Fucking nothing. There's nothing I can think of, man. The only fucking route is this route. Yeah, alright guys, I'm fucking done. I can't even fucking reason, like, I can't fathom playing this shit anymore. I would get past this fucking thing and then read another fucking novel. If you guys like the game, go ahead and fucking buy it, because I fucking hate it. I think this game is cool concepts hidden behind some annoying fucking shit that I personally can't look past. I can't read fucking novels on top of novels on top of novels on top of novels. Hey, if you want people to fucking get enticed in your storyline, then spend a little bit fucking more money and buy and hire some voice actors. Shitty or not, man, hire fucking voice actors. You can fucking use the same voice actor for all the females in the game. If you fucking really want to be cheap with it, that's fine, man. But nobody needs to fucking read a novel. 1, 2. What the fuck, bro? Holy shit. Like, I should be able to, like, look at a map and easily be able to tell where the fuck I can go, where the fuck I can't go, what place is closed off, what place isn't closed off. Can't fucking do that here, right? Because it has some places that have a red little, black little fucking squiggly mark, which is a fucking fence with an opening. So that means there's a fucking fence. Then some places don't have a fucking squiggly mark, but the fence is fucking there. I don't know, man. Personally, the game could be good, has good concepts, but just hidden behind some fucking annoying fucking shit that me personally can't get past. If you can get past it, all good, all good for you, man. You're good on you, man. You know what I mean? I personally can't get past that shit. I can't fucking read a novel when I'm playing a video game. If I want to read a novel, I'll pick up a fucking book. If I want to play a video game, I play a video game. That's kind of the type of shit that I'm on. You know, there's going to be no bullshit here. Not buying the fucking full game. The prologue has pissed me off enough to the point where the full game can go fucking eat ass. So, like, I'm pretty sure there's people out there that they don't read books. And so, in order for them to read, they probably want to play a video game where they can fucking knock that off the list. I don't fucking know who the fuck does this, but it ain't me. It ain't fucking me. And yeah. Enough on that rant. Enough on that venting, whatever the fuck it was. Never getting that game. I'm actually right now going in the control panel and deleting that garbage. What the fuck? I don't know what the fuck is going on in my fucking computer, man. Like, what in the world, man? Like this. Oh my god, dude. Oh, fuck you. Anyways, guys. Catch you guys on the next one. I'll be back Friday. Hopefully with something better than reading a fucking novel. Anyways, I'm sorry for the rant. The game just really, honestly, I was looking forward to it all day. I read the description on Steam. I even played like the first 2-3 minutes just to make sure the game was what the game was, and it looked like it was what the game was. But then, yeah, you just end up it's a reading simulator. So, all right, guys, have a good night.